Okay, is it on? It's on. Let me see. Alrighty. Okay, it's on. Alrighty. Friday. Hi. You've reached Nandy's channel or some other channel. I don't know where I'm gonna upload this thing at. But it's 12:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday the 24th of October 2025. Gregorian. This is PSA S. It'll be in the description box what that stands for. Yeah, public service announcement. Also, it'll be in the description box. All right. This is like one of the Ha series. I did this before, and now I can't find the video to upload it. But very short, briefly. HUH question mark Ha. Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Was that a Friday? I feel like, I don't know. No, it was a Monday, I think. September 29th, 2025. I feel it was a Monday. Coming from the hospital, we called a cab, me and my beloved. And we called, the cab service we usually work with, unless we take another one. And never mind, it's not necessary to add all that extra stuff. So we called the cab service. We were waiting. And at first, the driver was a little lost. But we was like, no, we're at building so-and-so. And then the cab driver found us, and she had an accent over the phone, and an accent in person. When she pulled up, we got in, and she was still on the phone. And we mind our business. We, both of us sat in the back. And she was, like, not arguing or bickering, but it seemed like it was a strained exchange. She was on the phone, and she was repeating an address that the guy on the phone, her phone was on speaker, he seemed like he couldn't make out, like, what she was saying clearly. There was a diction barrier, is what it seemed like. He sounded like a Caucasian young guy, maybe in his 20s or 30s. He sounded definitely younger than me, and seemingly younger than her. She looked to be about in her early 40s, maybe late 30s. She had an accent, a black woman, but from not American. So, we're in the backseat quietly. She had the address, on our way home. And then they're going back and forth. You can't help because it's, her volume is up. Not yelling, but her octaves are up. So you can't help but hear. We're in the backseat. And out of nowhere, she throws her phone in my lap. In a red light, she spins around, put the phone in my lap. And she was like, tell him what I'm seeing. And I'm like, huh? So she's saying, I don't know, it was her address or an address. 520 at Terrace in the address. 520 Terrace, and I'm not going to say the whole address because maybe it's a real address. No, I didn't look it up. And she's like, because the operator on the phone, he sounds like a Caucasian American. And she said, you American, you said. So I said, now he's acting like he can't hear me. When I'm saying Terrace, he's repeating the word, a last name, a surname begins with an H, ends with an S. I'm like, no, Terrace. So I'm like, is he? And then my paranoia is through the roof now. I'm like, why does he need me to repeat that word? All this AI stuff, I'm just very, very, concerned, like, what's going on? So I give the phone back to her. Then I'm concerned, like, oh, Lord, I should have had gloves on. I don't want my fingerprints on her phone. I hand her back the phone. It happened so fast. And, I don't want people to think I'm rude. But I am guarded, okay? What Kendrick Lamar said about paranoia in that song was dope as hell. Was it like that? Get a jam. But anywho, so she gets back on the phone with him, and then finally she repeats and he gets the address correct, and then he yells out, "Hard decline." So I'm thinking in my mind, that's a credit card company? Usually that's unprofessional for them to say it that way over the phone like that. That's weird. Now he's knowing that she got assistance from a driver. Because I said to him, I said, well, I'm a passenger in her vehicle, and the yellow cab and whatnot. And I think her car number was 533. Never mind. But anywho, so I'm like, I just thought that was an unprofessional. Which I'm like, this is, and not the phone face didn't have the name of the company. So I'm like, wouldn't a credit card company or a bank have the name across the screen? It just was a regular phone number across the screen. If that was, I hope it wasn't a Google number burner phone. I don't know what that was. So I'm just putting this on the record what that was, because it gave me the heebie-jeebies with all this AI talk. I'm like, well, are they harvesting voices? What is going on? I know you're like, girl, they can do it on the internet. Anyway, but I have enough backup and, receipts and stuff that, yeah, just want to document that moment here as well, along with the other places it's documented. All right, 5 minutes, and peace.